Good morning everyone. Today our product is TerraChain India, and these are my team members who will be presenting with you. Java, Kushagra Kumar, Rahul Patil and Riyaz Pachak. So let's start with the presentation. These are the points that we will be discussing today in the PPT. Let's start with the startup concept research. Before we start with the other headings, I would like to give you a brief introduction to our topic and what it actually does. Our product is a national blockchain-based land registry and audit system. It's basically a digital infrastructure which enhances India's land handling already decided system. It enhances it by creating a national blockchain which stores the encrypted hash code and other audit claims instead of keeping everything in a single database which can be tampered easily. Our main function, which is a nationwide application, is based on the land registry being linked to ULPIN. ULPIN is the unique land parcel identification number, which is already recognized nationally. We would incorporate this into our blockchain so that between different state-wise records, such as Karnataka having a different format, Maharashtra having a different format, even through all these different records, a unique number would be common between everything, and we can track it using that. So our another function is that we store cryptographic hashes for the documents which are stored in a separate third-party secure server. Our main function is that right now, when documents are stored in these servers, they are handled by database records, which can be tampered or changed at any point. In the blockchain, every transaction and transaction changes are tracked using an audit trail. So, and you can't delete one without affecting the other and modifying the system. We have also incorporated smart contracts which are programs within the blockchain itself, which help to prevent fraud and double selling. And our cross-check verification is enabled by ULPIN as a business server. We are projecting that it reduces 66% land-related litigation and eliminates paper-based delays which are currently happening in the system right now. Thank you.
So next we will do our target customer and market analysis. So first, who exactly are we building TerraChain for? Our primary users are individuals between the age 28 to 65. This group includes mainly farmers, salaried professionals, real estate investors, and inheritors. We are specifically focused on lower middle class and upper middle class income segments. Ultimately, our vision is pan-India, but our initial pilot will be tier 2 or tier 3 districts. Then next, what are the major pain points driving the users to need our platform? So right now, citizens face endless administrative delays, especially waiting for 6 to 7 months just for simple land mutations. So due to these delays, they rely on rent-seeking middlemen who constantly worry about post documents and land grabbing. So you might ask about existing state portals like Bullet, etc. So they are just centralized Web 2.2 databases. They do not offer cross-state portals, and they lack security, and also they are vulnerable to server hacks. So finally, let's discuss about the buying behavior of users. So currently, citizens are completely dependent on physical visits to SRO, that is sub-register offices. They are also highly influenced by local agents, and most importantly, the citizens are mostly highly price sensitive. So they are not able to afford such unofficial bribes and expensive legal fees. So they desperately need a solution that is secure, affordable, and transparent. So which is exactly what TerraChain is for. Now I would like Kushagra to continue with the USP.
Now I will unique land parcel identification number who Aadhaar. It can be thought of as an Aadhaar card for land parcels. Federated permission blockchain means that it will be a private blockchain which is different from Ethereum or Solana, which is a public blockchain. In public blockchains, the problem is that those accounts are anonymous, but here we can integrate, we can have public privacy accounts where the records of the government records are where they are sensitive. Federated means that only verified offices, revenue offices, land record departments are able to change that data. Unbreakable cryptographic chain of custody for tamper-proof land records. Each land record will be stored using a cryptographic hash, using a hashing algorithm which is deterministic. Smart contract enforcement prevents fraud and double selling or automatic. Smart contract is a program on blockchain which we will implement and which will validate documents and other different fields to enforce double selling and fraud detection. Interstate interoperability with national anchor node security. Each state will be given a separate isolated node cluster which will work in unison with national anchor node security. It will be all the state data will be synchronized with the national anchor node security. High variability, multi-state consensus plus ULB API plus secure validity. This means that any collaboration, it requires high collaboration with institutions to make this solution work, which makes our competitiveness highly less unlikely. Okay, now let's start the detailed marketing strategy. Firstly, we will use channels like WhatsApp bots because WhatsApp is accessible by everyone, from small farmers to highly influential people. All have WhatsApp. We will also need to hyper-localize advertisements, which will target specifically each region. Then we will also have use LinkedIn and X for business to business to get business to business. Then our content will have education tutorials and mythbusters, which will help in building trust with the overall masses. Next, our brand identity will be authoritative, empowering, and inspiring. Our whole goal is to make this project as accessible as possible to everybody. So our tagline will be "Aapki Zameen, Aapka Haq, Mera Future." So our last thing which will be required is offline outreach. We will need to train local operatives, which will help guide the farmers. And in cities mainly, we can partner with banks to install kiosks in banks, so that this can help in fast tracking loan verification. Many documents which are needed will be available on the website. Now I'd like to call upon Riyash to continue.
So this is our 1 year growth program. We have divided 1 year into 4 quarters. First quarter will be all about research and prototype development. In this we will develop a prototype of TerraChain server, and we will in second quarter we will use control filing simulation. In this we will test our lab using data. We will simulate 1,000 to 5,000 land parcels. Third quarter is about institutional outreach and validation. In this we will pitch our idea to brokers or landowners and multiple people, so we can understand where our app is and what it lacks, so we can improve it in this stage. And in the fourth stage, that is expansion and funding preparation. We will make our app ready for incubation stage so that we can take the funding from the
We will today talk about Private One, a platform that allows students to explore and choose career based on their goals. The platform's wrote a roadmap for reaching a particular platform. After doing so, students will go to the next part, the skill testing, in which mentor will provide them small tasks on which student will work out, and which will give us an idea that how the student is interested in particular career option. And after completing this two process, the student will go to the deep dive project, in which the mentor will provide them a long-term project in which they can do all the things they have learned until now. They will apply all the things. So in some of the cases, the career option of student is decided by parents, for which for building their trust we provide a report in which we provide interest score, skill feedback and mentor recommendation. In which interest scores, student will let to know how parents will let to know about how much they love a particular career option they have chosen. After doing so, the second one is the skill feedback, in which we tell students in which particular part they are weak at and which particular part they are good at. And the mentor recommendation, the mentor will also suggest them or guide them in particular way that the particular option they have chosen is good for them or not. After doing so, why it works? So, it gives us experience-based results, which reduces regret in particular student. Affordable prices are there for this particular app. Also, parents, we also gain parents' trust, and this is designed for Tier 1 and Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. So, what is the plan for next 9